This project is entitled Reference Interview by Danielle Griffith. This video is brought to you by St. John's University on the class of Introduction to Information Sources and Services, fall of 2015. This video will describe both how to and how not to conduct a reference interview. There will also be steps explained in between.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a novel.
You sound so cute. Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm looking for a novel. Science fiction.
What time is it? It's actually time for me to take my break, but like 5 minutes, someone else will help you.
5 minutes.
Five minutes, yeah.
Behaviors to avoid. The librarian provides an unmonitored referral by sending the user somewhere else without any clear direction. The librarian suggests that the user should have done some work before asking for help. The librarian tries to get the user to accept information more easily available than what the user needs. The librarian suggests that the information will not be found. The librarian tries to convince the user not to pursue the question. The librarian leaves the desk and does not return. Steps in a positive reference interview. Number 1, establishing rapport with the user. This is necessary to be more approachable. Initiation. The librarian should begin the interaction by using eye contact, body orientation, movement toward the user, or verbal enforcement. Availability can be expressed through eye contact. Also, negotiating the question. Librarian must listen carefully to the user and ask clarifying questions to guarantee a positive reference interview. The librarian must ask open-ended questions and then continue with open-ended and/or closed-ended questions until it is clear what the user wants. Developing a successful search strategy and communicating it to the user. The librarian should explain as much about the search as they think is of interest to the user. The librarian should respect the user's time frame and work to assist the user to the fullest extent possible within that time frame. The librarian should also determine what information will fit the user's needs by continuing to communicate with the user. Locating the information and evaluating it. Upon locating the information, the librarian should continually check in with the user to determine whether the material meets the user's needs. Number 5, ensuring that the question is fully answered, hence the follow-up. The librarian should check with the users to see whether they have had their questions answered. Number 6, closing the interview. After confirming that the user has all of the information they desire, the librarian should find a way to bring the conversation to a close.
Hi.
Oh, hi. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a fiction novel.
Fiction novel, okay. Do you know what kind of fiction novel? Like drama, mystery, romance, science fiction?
Maybe science fiction.
Science fiction, okay. We actually have on our Nutmeg 2015 nominees, and it's also on the New York Times bestseller, The Martian. I can get it for you. There you go.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's it.
Okay, well, if you need any help, I'll be right here.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
This last video showed a successful reference interview as described by the steps previously. This now wraps up how to perform a successful positive reference interview. Thank you.